drove by.
I'm about to give you a name.
Because we ain't gonna talk about when the whole feel some type of way because I was here.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
Oh, guess you're on camera today.
That was bullshit all
She was gorgeous anyways.
But yeah, so she drove by. I seen her see me see her. I called her and she ignored the call, right? She ignored my calls for like 30 minutes until she got back home. Just to sit there and say, oh, I've been here the whole time.
No.
I seen you. See me. You dead ass looked me in my eyes. We made eye contact and everything. And you gonna sit here and say, you been here the whole time? Bro, why you pulled up to my house?
She was trying to make sure you ain't had no bitch over here. And then one time I was the bitch.
Damn.
There's shit going on.
I brought him some baked goods.
I know.
Normally.
I know because when he told me, I was like,
we was talking like how me and you are right now. This how we was.
I know.
Yeah, I was sitting over there.
Because he had let us taste what you had brought.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, man, this is good. He was like, I know. All for her to be tripping. I'm just getting you fucking sleep.
Bro, I was asleep before she even hit me up saying that she was here.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm just.
I called him before I came over here, and because I live about 20 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
So like I called him before I came over here so I could give him. I bake, and so I made some red velvet cheesecake. And that's cream cheese pound cake. You just warm it up for 15 seconds and it's really good. And Hoozles. It has cream cheese frosting.
Go ahead, cause
He was like, I hope someone offers me one.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I love the bake too.
Nah, y'all should have seen how I was looking at him. He was like, he kept looking like I'm trying to fuck this, but I know I want some of this shit right now.
Let me tell you something. I love to bake, bro. I baked like growing up. I used to bake. I can't cook for nothing, but I can bake.
So baking is like one of my de-stressors. You know how people have when they're highly emotional, they do whatever.
So I was like, ooh,
I like to bake.
I love trying other people's baked goods.
So hopefully you like it. But I brought him some red velvet cheesecake brownies.
Yeah.
And brought them over.
I don't even like cheesecake like that, but that shit was good. That shit was good. I wasn't gonna try nothing. He over here like, man, this is good. He over here like, God. Jerry was like, God. I was like, bro, let me have some. I bit into it, and then as he was talking about what happened, I'm like, I fucked this bitch. Oh, this shit good. She tripping.
Every time they went and asked me for a slice, I like, bro.
Yeah, he was like, and he becomes a dick. He was like, she bought this for me, and we like,
it be that look
it's
like
for us.
Look at you like, go ahead, bro.
So I brought it over for him. He had worked that night, and then he went to the gym, whatever the case was. So I called him. He was knocked out, and I was like, I'm coming over to drop these off because I was leaving the next day.
Yeah.
So I was like, they can't sit at my house. Like, my mom and my stepdad are diabetic, and me and my sister, we eat sweets. We don't eat sweets like that often. So when I bake a pan or a cake of something, I'm usually giving the shit away.
Oh, I know.
I don't have anything. I don't need to keep it.
Yeah.
So I came over here, dropped it off to him.
Every time you do, we show up.
Exactly. And I dropped it off to him, and I knocked on the door.
They're good.
He still woke up. Oh, I'm glad you like it. He woke up, came downstairs, and me and him had just been talking because by that time, me and him, I don't think we had talked for like a month or so.
Yeah,
like we hadn't really been speaking.
Yeah. So
we like catching up. I'm sitting over there where you at, Mike. He over here on this side sitting on the stool where I am. We just chatting, yada yada yada. Old girl come through the door. I guess his phone was upstairs. So all of a sudden we hear it ringing. He go upstairs, he answer it, it's her. She apparently is like right outside the door. She comes in, she stands over there where your bay is, that by that wall, and feels some type of way that I'm sitting here. Completely ignores my entire existence. And it's like, so you wasn't gonna tell me she was over here? Like, so what's going on here? Bitch, there's a whole cake pan sitting right in front of me.
And I told her exactly what was going on and what happened with the phone call.
She didn't believe any of it. She felt some type of way. She left, got in the car, drove off, and I was like, now mind you, I've met her several times before this time.
Yeah.
Went out with her on her birthday.
Drove to the fucking Battery to spend time with her on her birthday. I didn't even know her. I live on this side of town, driving all the way to Cobb County.
Yeah, she's the type that if you fuck with one of her friends, she'll give you a shot.
So here I am, doing my due diligence, so she didn't have to just be with Steph and Chris the whole night. She can have another girl. You know how us girls are.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. I do that, and then you feel some type of way. Mind you, I don't want your man because I don't want men. I don't know how much more I can say that. I should be the lowest of threats to you and how you feel.
But most of the time,
just buy a shirt.
I'm just gonna say this. No. I'm gonna say this.
There's your answer.
You don't
to it.
dress
Just buy
like
a shirt and just
you
says,
don't want men.
Don't like
How am I
men.
not dressed like I don't want men?
As somebody
Guys
who
can
sees
read.
dykes
Guys
constantly.
can read signs pretty clearly.
Yeah.
Just buy a shirt that says don't like men.
Yeah.
There you go.
Still gonna try though. Still gonna try.
I ain't gonna front because if I had saw Joy wearing something like that, I don't like men. I was like, well, I'm a guy, so it don't matter.
Yeah, you dumb as fuck.
Well, works.
It don't matter.
You pulled her.
The persistency
or did you pull
is just
him?
there.
Who dragged who?
Drag is crazy.
I asked for that.
Nah, somebody got hit with the club and started following.
Nah, I was just talking shit. I ain't gonna care.
First he was talking shit.
That's how it always starts.
Yeah.
From a
Nigga.
professional shit talker.
It's been a
Nah,
long
that look good. I ain't gonna
Well,
Oh, nigga, when we just came from the Family Dollar, somebody had a bottle
Oh yeah.
right outside where the cars parked, empty. Me and him like, this nigga had a long day. It was Don Julio. Bottle yes! Thank you! You think I'm I took a picture. I'm gonna show you right now.
Damn.
Bro, you be stalking niggas, bro.
Nope. Just let the right
Julio ain't cheap, bro.
Huh?
Said Don Julio ain't cheap.
It also ain't the best tequila, but
That's facts.
damn.
This one kind of alright too.
Now the repo, that's crazy.
It's
You
wild.
is wild.
Cause it is.
That's the big one too. That ain't even the little one.
That's
That's
a
the big
$70
one.
bottle right here.
Right outside the Family Dollar.
Had a real long
Outside
day.
the Family Dollar is crazy.
Right, like as soon as you walk out, it's the first thing we say. I'm like, yo, he walked up to the bottle. It's empty.
Nigga, we was not drinking off of somebody else, bro.
I know I wasn't gonna do that. Just like you really just left the bottle right here full. Like what you doing?
Nigga had to check.
And if it
Hey,
wasn't,
I would have took the same risk too. You'd be surprised. I found I ain't gonna care. I was at the gas station one time. I found a pair of AirPods just sitting on the floor.
I believe that.
Oh God, I was just driving. I drove in. I looked down. I was like, ain't no way. I picked them up. They vacuum sealed. I was like, oh shoot. And I walked to my car. I threw them in my car and went to pay for my gas.
I'm weak.
Hey,
He's as you should.
hey, it was my lucky day.
That's what I'll tell you. Shit, AirPods ain't cheap for real.
So
I
I,
know they're not
want to
cheap.
hear y'all perspective, cause y'all are young.
Oh, you finna tell me? Well, yes, please go ahead.
Oh,
Go
Y'all are
ahead.
young.
Go ahead.
You know, I wanted to avoid this conversation.
Yeah. This
So
I'm gonna let you know I do not lie to people.
okay, great. So you're not gonna like
can't.
this.
I can't lie to people. I'm telling you the truth every time.
I wanted to ask this question too.
I'm glad we were on the same page here.
Yeah. I just chose
So
non-violence.
somebody messages you. Let's assume y'all aren't together, so don't get upset right now. They
Alright.
message you, they slide in your DMs.
It's a good thing you
So
said
we
it,
hold on.
'cause
Do
this nigga will crash
we
out.
know we not together?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna. People be doing that talking. People be doing that talking stage. We gotta make sure.
So y'all ain't fucking with each other at all. She's single as a Pringle. somebody slide in her DMs. They slide in your DMs. You're not really trying to date, whatever the case is, but you listen to him. Y'all have regular, basic conversation. Cool. Out of nowhere, one day, he asks you, "You want to take me out this week?" How are you gonna respond?
Everything in me wants to grab the camera and just swing it. So to show her face, be like, zoom in.
Yeah.
Speak your truth. It's okay.
In my case, I'm gonna leave that message right where it's at. Not even gonna respond.
And why would you not respond?
Girl tea time segment.
Oh, no, nigga, we're all in agreement on this right now.
No.
I hate this word, but this is the one time I'm perfectly okay with you saying the word sassy.
Right.
So, Lord have
Yep.
mercy, I'm getting a headache.
Yep.
You don't have to hold back.
I ain't got my brain just clicked on what the actual question was. I ain't gonna count. My brain just clicked on the whole process, and now I ain't gonna count. I know how she feels about that shit.
First question. In this whole situation, who's the girl, me or you?
Oh, please keep talking.
If I'm having a basic conversation with somebody, and out of nowhere you're like, "Oh, so you're gonna take me on a date?" Bitch, fuck you. No. It should be the other way around. You should take me out on a date.
I'm of the belief of this.
That's delicious.
I'm going to ask you out, or I'm gonna say, do you want to hang out? I'm not finna be like, when you gonna take me out? That's
crazy.
That's crazy.
Right, cap.
Looks like
Never ask a woman in life, do you want to take me out?
Unless y'all together, then that's okay.
No.
matter of fact,
Never in life.
I tell my wife out all the time, but I be like, yo, when you gonna take me? What's up?
No. Here's what
I mean, that's a valid question.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's cause you gotta keep the romance special with y'all. She gotta do some work too.
Okay, but like not together, and you asked me to take you out on a date. Matter of fact, we're gonna go.
Yo.
What?
No, hear me out.
Okay.
You can order whatever you want. It could be the most expensive thing on the menu. I do not care.
I see where it's going. I see where it's going.
I'm
I see
going to the
where
bathroom, and I'm not coming back. Because if that means I took you out on a date, that means I have to pick you up, which means you probably don't have money. So you're going to need to pay for that bill, get an Uber, and go home.
I feel like you would.
How are you going to do that?
I feel like you would do that. She'll sneak out, and then when she's driving, just had a music blast. I'm everyone. It's so.
I truly will.
Okay, so let's add another layer to this.
There's more.
There's more.
There's more.
Yeah.
We love more though.
So you get that message, you looking at it confused, like what the fuck, why would you ask me this? What the fuck are you going
This is
for?
my favorite part of the whole thing.
So then you like, okay, cool, trying to understand, like, trying to get them to understand. So if now, because how you asked it to me, I'm supposed to be taking you out on a date. So does that mean, like, I'm paying for this? Are we paying separately? You want to be like, oh, do you think that I'm that broke? Yada, yada, yada. I don't know if you're broke or not, but you're asking me to take you out, and I hope you understand. If I ask you, Unique, I'm like, hey girl, we're gonna go on a girl's date. I'm gonna take you out. I'm paying for us to go out because I asked you on the date. However, Unique, I'm like, okay girl, I'm gonna take you out this week. You can be like, okay, cool. You thinking, or at least me, and I'm pretty sure you're the same way, what do I have to wear? What's the event so I can make sure that I'm dressed appropriately? You're not expecting to pay for nothing. You're not expecting to do anything because I said I'm taking you out.
Right.
Cool. If I pull up to Walmart and say this is our date, how are you going to feel? This is our first date.
No. Fuck that. How you responding? What are you gonna do? Cause your feelings don't always tie into what you do. What you gonna do?
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
First date. It's the first
I ain't gonna count, twin.
It's very essential to keep a lighter in your bag.
No, put the mic on her. I need you to put
I ain't gonna
I
count, twin.
am lighting that car on fire. I'm gonna get out. There's nothing wrong. Okay. If your car is nice enough where you can just push the gas can and it opens up,
lighter fluid in your car.
I'm gonna throw the lighter in there. And I'm gonna walk away. Whatever happens behind me, that's not my business. That's not a problem. I don't care. I don't give a damn.
I ain't gonna count.
And I'm walking off
Yo.
and say, I don't care. No, because you're not gonna play with me like that.
That's
Crazy word, bro.
No.
That is also a domino.
Walmart dates
Devious
are for
low.
long-term relationships. Y'all haven't been dating long enough, or y'all were too young to understand.
No, we've
that-
had a couple.
No, I'm saying where Walmart has been open 24 hours and motherfuckers used to actually just go there.
Yeah.
No, but we
just to walk around.
But we've had some moments
Yeah.
like just out there, just playing around in Walmart and doing things like that.
Okay, so
But that's out. But
No,
that's,
but like
exactly. That was my thing.
not as a first.
date.
No,
not no first date.
Not first date, no.
Nah,
If
nah,
whatever
that's
you
a.
believe in can go straight to hell.
I ain't gonna count.
they go straight to hell.
Even if like a girl even if a girl took me out and she brought me to Walmart, I ain't gonna count. You got the fist fight.
Oh, she gonna get a PS5?
I don't care, because you're, no.
He died over here.
We're more simple.
I
It's
just wanted to
like-
make sure it wasn't me.
Yo,
But I was processing.
bro, you got the fist fight.
Like I said, you know, he
Yo, that's almost he's in tears.
Then if you go to the Walmart up here, you know, they got somewhere where you could enjoy a nice meal and everything. You know, hear
You
about.
would have said, okay, you can go out to dinner and then like
Shit.
get ice cream or something afterwards, and it's just right there by the Walmart, and y'all sitting there talking in the Walmart parking lot. That's fine. But if you just straight up, oh yeah, we're going on a date and we're going to Walmart.
Yeah, you got the fist
Who
fight.
want to die first? 'Cause it ain't gonna be.
Hey, we're gonna spend money on you. Then this one got a restaurant name, so we're gonna go ahead and feed you too. There you go. I done bought. Look,
He is crying. He is crying.
Look, I done blew a check at Walmart on you. You got everything you need about Walmart.
That's a fame-worthy one.
Restaurant right in here too,
Bro,
They go ahead and get that rib.
You put a twist on it.
Whatever you believe in that you didn't think you was getting cheeks that night.
Bro,
I really
if you would have walked him,
I guarantee you.
listen, if you would have
he-
walked him
if-
to the
hold
door
on.
and jabbed him in his shit, you wouldn't
Before
have been wrong.
you say that, I can guarantee you, if he had the audacity to hit you with that, it's probably worked before.
fuck out of here, bro.
Don't mean that shit gonna work on me.
I'm not disagreeing.
Now,
That was what my lady just
now
came
to add
up with.
another layer.
Huh?
That's what mine just came up with.
I know,
That's
I know.
crazy.
Shut
There's
you out.
more, yo.
Stressing
I ain't
you
gonna
out,
count.
I know.
Basically.
But
She got a
here's-
fame-worthy
here's
moment,
also
and what
the
else?
layer that I need you to understand. This is how you're feeling right now. The person that's hitting you up
Bro,
is younger than you,
you playing me like
and
a
they
joke,
trying to
bro.
holler at you.
I ain't gonna
I'm
count.
calling your mother.
You're a
tonight.
joke, bro. You're playing like a
I'm calling
joke.
your mother
That's
tonight.
fucked up. That's
Bro, you're
ma'am.
playing-
This is who you raised. This is what you raised. Do you know where your son took
Bro,
me?
playing me for
Walmart.
a joke, bro. That's like spitting in a man's
No,
face,
that-
bro.
no.
If a girl
No,
calls
mama ain't
me
good enough. I'm
to
calling
tell me
the
my
grandma.
son took her,
Yo.
Your grandma's gonna get on your ass. I don't
Would
care.
it be
If-
different if it was Target?
And let me tell you.
One of them's more bougier than the other. No, it don't matter.
Yeah, you know,
Unless
have
he's taking
whole
on a
coffee
shopping
dates
spree or
too.
something like that.
I literally was like, the only way that this could work is if we were going to Walmart or Target
And he was
to get certain things for the date that
Now,
we're
if you would
going
have said,
on.
okay, we're going to Walmart, we're going to get some snacks, you know, might have a picnic, might go to the movies, that's fine.
Fucking
Yeah.
exactly.
That's fine.
like, yo. If he just like, and that Walmart was just it,
That was just
So
it.
lamented.
That was just
bro.
Oh, and the third option was
A
the store.
straight punch to the
The
jaw.
third option.
I ain't gonna count.
The third option. Listen.
I saw
listen.
the whole. I've been
the third
the
option
whole
is the
scenario,
store. Yo,
and I punched in the jaw.
the third option is the store.
Y'all didn't see the
Only way to fix that.
Yeah,
As soon as you said the store.
And as soon as y'all walk in and
First
out,
option was the park.
I'd have been fine.
In the face.
Right.
The park is a
No matter
no matter what, how you put it.
He's
Even if
dying
you-
over here.
Yo, I'm trying to think. I try to think of every way to say this. No matter which way you put it, reverse. Even if you walk to the store front door,
Upside down, backwards, it
punch
don't
to the
matter.
jaw. As soon as y'all walk in and out, you say that's done. Hit in the face. 'Cause right?
He part of your class.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't say that, nigga.
I hit that nigga too, bro. Cause what? Bro, you,
So if your homeboy came to you,
Bro,
he was
that's a
like,
waste
he was
of
like,
my
if your
time,
homeboy
bro.
came to you, he was like, yeah, man, I told her and she tripping. I told her I was gonna take her to Walmart. What you gonna do?
that's a waste of my time, bro.
I'm gonna
Nigga.
fight you for her. I'm gonna do it for her.
I could have been trying to do. You know, listen. I get it. You had to go shopping.
No.
You thought if I tagged
No.
along, this would be a cool date. It's not. I'm sorry. Maybe later on, we
No.
hey,
There
you
is
want
no later on.
if we
Exactly. Like,
if
it's
you
dead
would
in the
if you would have
Dead in the water.
you could have did
No.
anything. Went
And
like
you could have went to hell for asking that dumbass question.
he could have did anything else. Anything else. I feel like anything else would have been.
I didn't believe her until the messages was put out there. I was like, nah.
You can't. Hey, that. Hey,
That's
man.
that's not even an L. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know
Nah,
what the
bro.
hell that is. Calling his mom or his grandma is crazy.
Right.
I'm telling you,
I ain't
right?
gonna count.
No. If
That was
my
just
son was supposed to
that's
go
a
on
good
a date, and his girl called me. And she's like, let me tell you how much of a disappointment your son is. When he comes to the house, I'm just gonna be like,
Let me tell you something.
I don't know if I raised you right, homie.
The only good part is if you seen it all. The only good part is that if you seen it all the way through.
No.
Nah, if you seen it all the way through, you got the
Now you
you
sound
got
like
a
him.
good ass story.
Go to Walmart, see where it goes.
You just got a good ass. You just got a good ass story to tell about a nigga. That's it.
It'd
Why
be
would
a
I
crazy
waste
story
my time?
for.
That's it. Like you just got a good adventure out of it. bro.
That's you assuming that you the only nigga in my DMs, bro.
That was a side quest right there. Like, that's all it was. That's all it really was. Like it was just like a, let me get some little experience before I go take the real boss down. Huh? Like, I ain't gonna cap.
That shit's funny. Ass.
A
Funny.
nigga took you, my aunt guy. You be like, a nigga took me to Walmart today. You legit can't do any worse than take me out, bro. You can't do any worse. You ain't got no flowers in hand. It's cool, but you can't do any
You know
worse.
what's fucked? No, you wanna know what's fucked
No.
up? That makes sense
Of
because
course
like
he don't have the flowers in hand because he's going to Walmart to get the flowers.
no, you wanna know what's crazy about that? Now that he said that and my brain just went to this, it makes so much sense. Like that is the lowest of the low because even a homeless man will jump in a garbage can for his homeless chick.
Bro,
I'm going deep sea diving. That's effort.
And the worst part about it is, during the story, she didn't even say she walked out with flowers.
She ain't go. She was asking us about it.
That's glad she didn't go.
Oh yeah, nah.
Hell no.
We've been clowning this shit all day.
Hey, nah, man. I'm glad, bro.
Ain't
That's
waste my time.
and don't even hit that one. Don't even get that.
Do
one.
not pass go. And you know what's gonna be crazy?
Nah.
She ain't gonna talk to him. Let's say they run into each other. Yo, what happened? I thought we was. Nah, fuck that. Let me skip to the part that had me going. I said, he sound like he a little. Why both of them look at each other like? I was like, oh, so he is. And then she was like, well, he dresses.
Nah, man.
Eccentric. I was like, so me and Smoke was like,
So he
gay.
got a moist
So he's gay.
I guess so.
Yeah.
And she said, I don't think he gay, he just gay. That's what she said.
Flamboyant, as they call it.
No.
Hey, man, I'm glad you ain't wasting
I
time,
think his
man.
game is just trash. I don't think he gay. I really just think his game is
I
trash.
think
I think he
23.
I think he just used to
He's
men.
23, they're used to doing this. They weren't like us. We went to the mall. We went to the mall to go try to bag chicks. That's how you get your game. See, I gotta get in the gym. And in the gym is the mall. You try 13 lines and you try to figure out, look, they know what I'm.
You said 13 lines and in my head it went to cocaine. I was like, bro.
Where are we going?
I'm saying, said the mall is the gym. This is where you practice. This is what you get your reps in. You have 13 pickup lines because of her behind.
Thank you.
And you
I wasn't the only one that was
and you're like, and you go there and you're like, I gotta say this the right way. See, y'all asses, no offense to y'all too, because y'all not doing it, but your group of people, they're so used to being on camera that most of the time the girls see the camera, now she feels like she's the center of attention, and he just has to touch her face. We couldn't do that. We had to walk up to her and like look at shit, and they be like, okay, her favorite color is green. I think I can work with that. And then you come and you say some fly shit. Like I remember one time, and this did work.
If y'all
I'm giving y'all, hold up.
If y'all ever played Detroit Become Human, that's how dating was.
I'm giving y'all one of my playbooks, homie.
You had to make quick decisions on the fly.
Yeah, but this worked. A girl and her homegirls was coming forward. I walked
had
up
to read her face.
And we like was right here, and she tried to go this way, and I did this, and I was like,
you knew if you was wasting your time
like,
just by how she looked at you
I knew
as
I
soon
was
as you walked up.
my angel.
Is she smiling?
Worked.
Oh,
That shit worked. Cause you got to try.
This corny ass.
Hey man,
It worked though. I got the number.
most people be getting dates.
Thank you
social
very
media.
much.
Most people be getting.
What was
dates
your
on
line
dating
that worked
apps
when you
now.
went to the mall?
I can't cap, but you mean even when you dating in person, reading a person is like that. Reading a person is what mainly you had to do.
Yeah, but we grew up like that. We're used to that.
I just be
Yeah.
talking shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was your pickup line.
Use
Shit
your
talking.
assholeness to try to get in.
I just picked something to talk about. Whatever they looking at, I just pick that to talk about.
I can see you doing that.
Yep.
She over here looking at a SpongeBob shirt. You know, they say this about SpongeBob with Bikini Bottom, right?
But Doodleball came and rated that bitch.
What's your favorite episode? Yeah, I can see you doing some shit like that.
It works.
Hey, just gotta strike up that conversation.
Is it funny that when I was talking to her for the first time, I was just talking shit about her watching SpongeBob?
I was minding my business.
Facts. Be minding your whole girl business.
I understand that because the first time my wife talked to me, she was like, "Why are you talking to that ugly girl?"
And the fact you got SpongeBob on.
Nigga, I didn't even know this. I didn't know Joy, like at all.
Retire.
But her and I think it's Nubia. She keeps saying it was Deja, but I think it's Nubia who introduced us. She came. She said, "Hey, this is my friend Adrian." We all said, "Hey." I wasn't even with this chick. This other chick came out of nowhere. So I said, "What's up?" to her and everything. She walks up, and Joy's like, "Why are you talking to that ugly girl?" And I was like,
Damn.
"Wow, yeah." All of us was like, "Yo." And I was like, first off, I don't even know her. I thought she was part of y'all group. Joy was like, "No."
Could never.
Exactly. Joy was an asshole.
Y'all was just some bullies.
Right.
We slick was. She was.
Business.
You was too.
Only to niggas, cause I ain't like y'all.
You didn't like some of the bitches. Kennedy, you used to whisk girls off. We had gym together. Dead ass. I'm on the wall because I didn't play basketball. She literally did that. I don't even remember the girl name.
I just like to fight.
You're pretty tall, even back then. And Kennedy was a toothpick. And she used to always wear this white shirt and these damn blue fucking shorts. And Kennedy came in. She saw, I don't even remember her damn name, but she was a light skinned chick. She had our gym class. And the girl was talking to me, and Kennedy was like,
Thought you was clocking.
and she looked and she was like, oh God. And then she walked up, she was like, "Hey, Michael, we need to do it." And the girl looked at her, she was like, and she just kept doing that. And the girl was like, I was like, oh shit. And he was like, "So we gonna go?" I was like, "Why are you?" And she grabbed my hand and she was like, "She not important."
Damn.
You know what Kennedy was trying to take me? To sit down at the bleachers and talk about nothing. She just didn't like the girl. I was like, "Why you do that?" She said, "She not good for you." How you know?
And she wasn't.
She wasn't. But that's not the point. That's not the point.
Y'all was some bullies.
We was.
Police is crazy.
You was a bully.
I stopped
Niggas and
people
bitches.
from doing things.
Huh?
See,
I stopped
You
doing
really
I was-
the way that they going is crazy.
Yeah, right.
I always had a good heart.
because I was more than likely the whole reason that she was passing her classes. So
So you do remember who it was?
dismiss.
So you do remember who it
I don't remember who it was.
was?
But I helped most of my class and some of yours graduate.
I know.
So if I'm telling you to move, move.
I ain't gonna care.
But you did that to a lot of girls that talked to me.
She knew
She was
something.
mean.
Kennedy knew something.
And did.
Had a
Now,
girl
whether
say,
he went back and still talked to these hoes afterwards.
some of them. So
She She tried to win.
I had one sit in my lap at lunch, and Kennedy was like, Michael, she dirty.
Damn.
Damn. The girl looked at Kennedy, stood up. Kennedy was like, and she was like, I'll see you later, Michael, and walked up. I was like, God damn, what the fuck is going on? Kennedy like, Kennedy
they walked away because
was mean, bro. She was mean as fuck. She thinks she was nice. She was nice to the people that she liked. That was it. She was mean. She's a sweetheart, but she's mean.
But you see how
Definitely
he's
have a
talking
moment.
about I'm being mean to people that was talking to him, because at the time he was my friend. So
That's true.
I'm being mean to people that I really don't know, that I don't really fuck with. Their energy's weird. I don't think you should talk to them. You should leave. The same way that he acts now. So now I am the mean.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold around. There was a lot of niggas and bitches that she would just be around, and I'd be like, Kennedy, no. And Kennedy should be like, okay. Me and her, that was my dog. I like, Kennedy, no. And Kennedy like, okay. Walk off. And they like, hey, we was talking. She was like, we'll see you later. That's why when I found out that her and Joy was friends, I didn't even know. And she called me stupid for not getting with her. But I was like, she went to him. And she's like, you so fucking stupid. That's what the fuck you are. I'm like, God, what the? You're stupid. You're just stupid.
I don't need you sitting at the lunch table talking about how you like her XYZ and you ain't go and talk to her.
I did.
Clearly your game was shitty.
No, it was not. This is what happened. I told her she had to ask me out. That's what I said.
Talk about sassy. All right. Well, this was nice.
That's crazy. Oh.
She got up to
It goes
Listen, not on a date. Listen, it was so many girls talking to me at the time. We were
Nursing homes looking nice for this one.
You know,
Dementia's kicking in
We were-
early because
we were playing back and
15
forth.
seconds ago.
She took me serious, and when we didn't see each other, I said, you know what, when we come back from the weekend, I'm going to ask her out. By that Monday, she was dating old Crazy Cat. And then she finds out like a month later, and she was like, what happened? And I was like, this is what happened. And she was like, you're fucking stupid. You know that? You're stupid.
See?
You're fucking stupid. And that's how she kept saying, I'm like, Kennedy. She's like, you're fucking stupid. Okay? And I'm like, you're not even trying to, no, because you're fucking.
curse like that, so I was really so I'm stupid. I really didn't curse that much. Anyways, continue to tell us how fucking stupid you were.
Hey man.
Anywho. Only reason I say I catch the L because I spawned to block that. Technically she did because she hit me up first. But, yeah. She told me, she said, I said I was going to get you. I was like, what you mean? She said, I kept putting in the universe that we were going to be together. I said, so you the reason all my relationships failed? She was like, yeah. I was like, ah, dang. She said, oh, it was going to happen. I was like, you just put negative energy on every one of my relationships. Dang. When all you had to do was hit me up. And she said she did. And then I told her, because I didn't see the message. One of my exes swiped the message away, so I didn't see it.
Welcome to the world of the gypsies and the you see.
Welcome to the world of the real.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was never stupid. I said that.
Where,
I've been stupid.
where men is a women's competition too.
Hey. But everything worked out. Happily married for the most part, and we figuring things out. So she's taking care of. I'm taking. Huh?
The extra 2 cents was crazy.
Because no, I'm saying happily married, but like you're not getting everything.
You're right.
Obviously, that takes years upon years. That takes years upon years.
Nice
Go
meeting you.
see your friend before you leave.
Handsome man.
Before you leave, go see your friend. Yes.
I don't know. You're
Go
trying
see.
to tell me to see my fucking.
Yeah.
As if I do not make the initiative to go and see said person all the time.
I do tell her to call you though, and to go see you. I do. She wants to, but
She has 2 spawns,
That's not the reason.
plus the other things happening in the house, and she wants to make sure that she's still doing her due diligence. I'm not upset about it. I'm not. Now this nigga over here had to be upset with him because he went ghost for 3
He got beat up.
Listen.
We watched.
Who got beat up?
She was smacking the fuck out his back. That thing sounded like he was in the suit. You over here. You better stop before your back get lit the fuck up again.
Yeah. It didn't feel like nothing.
You please. All right, sweetheart.
Honey
Love you.
Don't look at me like that.
We finna switch the camera over, y'all. Be right back.
Move. The doors.
That's fucked up.
Cause I ain't never seen you drive drunk before.
I've only drove in while drunk. I'll say like it ain't been a lot of time.
If I bet money on it, I'll bet on her.
You're behind her.
Huh?
Yeah, you blocked.
Damn, I knew it. Can you? Love you. Thank you.
If it came down to winning some money, I'll bet on Chris.
On what?
Bet on a friend who can drive drunk.
Oh yeah, Chris got it. Chris got it. I've been in the car with him when he's been drunk. I trust him. If we all lit and it's like one of us got to drive home, this is the nigga I'm in the car with.
Why y'all say that?
Cause we've all been in the car with him when he's been drunk. He's smooth as a
then,
motherfucker.
all he needed was like, hey, let me smoke the cigarette real quick.
Yeah.
He drives so smooth.
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, how the fuck?
Oh no, I can tell you what it is. So I don't know if you know. Get drunk one day and then smoke you a blunt after. For some reason, the high kill your drunk effect. It like smithers it out.
Regardless.
I ain't gonna cap. So when people be smoking cigarettes, they get that buzz. So that's why they'll smoke probably more of it.
Yep.
And after that, they'll be kind of drink. They'll be able to kind of drive like they're not drunk, but they'll still feel the effects.
Yeah, like I've drove while under the influence, like I say, a handful of times. And when I ain't gonna say drunk, cause
We don't promote this, by the way. We do not promote drinking.
No, we do not promote
driving.
You good?
I mean, well, unless a company.
We do not promote drinking and driving.
Oh, drinking and driving. Oh.
Do not listen to this nigga. Do not listen to this nigga. I've never been drunk. I've been tipsy as far as when it pertains to driving.
This guy over here.
I'm saying yeah. I've been high and drove it home, but I didn't know it was gonna kick. I told you, remember the stuff that Brandon would give me, and sometimes it would come back the next day. And like I wouldn't feel it when I first would wake up, so I'm like, I can hop in the car and I can get home and drink some water. By the time I'm on the highway, I'm fucking feeling.
Excuse me.
I'm all the way back high again. I'm like, I can't do this.
I'm not.
We'll still make it home, but not something that I'm happy about. Like
driving while
That's
high.
why I don't like.
But driving
those
while
too
high
much.
is just, I ain't gonna cap. It doesn't impair your vision. It just make you. It does make your reaction slower, but it also make you just drive safer. You have a more likely chance of going under the speed limit.
I've never been more paranoid than when I was high and driving.
Especially in areas where you know you're gonna see some cops maybe.
It wasn't even about the police, nigga. I was freaking the fuck out.
It depends on the comfortability level, like
that too. But I'm saying
I could be under the influence.
The shit he would give us.
Crazy.
The shit he would give us, I promise you standing right here, I would see waves coming off of you. That's how high I was getting, and I wouldn't take a lot.
Like a little crown, like a little piece.
It'd be like something like this big. And it'll be like a gummy or whatever, and I'd be fucked. I would be fucked. They over here.
Yeah, gummies there.
Niggas smoking angel dust over there.
Bruh, I would be fucked.
Niggas smoking angel dust if you seen gummy bears on your shoulder.
I say when I got crossfaded with them, it was the only time I've ever thrown up from drinking. I remember in my head I was thinking, I'm about to throw up. I thought it long before I did it.
To a certain state, bro, I say everything look vibrant.
Yes.
You see colors more vibrant. You can, I ain't gonna like if you get to a certain state, you can look around and you'll remember everything. Cause everything looks so like clear.
More focused, like, bro.
You like, bro, I'm about to pass out. I'm like, oh god.
I remember trying to watch some of my favorite shows when I was that high, and I was like, I can't do this. I couldn't do it. I don't know how the fuck y'all do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't focus worth nothing.
Oh, I'm gonna say you really gotta just figure out what your move
And I
is.
cannot dance high. I can't.
Oh, there's a lot of things you can't do, but
I can't. I try. I can't.
But
Can't do it.
normally the thing about it is when you smoke, you'll be the calmest. Like you'll be calm at the function.
Yeah, now that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
like,
That's true.
yeah. Hey, what's his deal? He just
He's just lit.
lit right now.
He's just lit.
I was like, 'cause that's his third plate. Hey, he just lit right now. He just leave him alone. When I say all he doing is a
Thank you.
two-step shuffle, he been sitting in the corner just.
Right. Uncle Jim and Terry arguing again. That's just them.
They over there roughhousing in the mud. You know how
I
they
think
go.
your mic's still down there.
You know what I'm saying?
So right there, we going to shut the cameras off.
I can show you. Yeah, it's good.
No, I'm saying because the camera's facing to where it's just right here. That's
Oh, you can't see this.
No, you can see over here. I'm
Yeah.
saying anything past that point you can't see. That's
Oh yeah, no, you can shift it up. Oh, it's all.
No, they scoot down and then you
No,
sit there.
he's finna mess with the camera to get
Okay.
the wider range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. It's all good.
I say you about to sit down or?
You can sit back.
I see you
right
about to
here.
sit
You can
down?
over here.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I didn't know where we were going.
You wanted to sit back over there?
Yeah, for the time being.
Oh, I didn't know this was what you was talking about. We can sit over there if you want.
No. This is fine. I was saying when I came back over, you only had this section going. So did you want to spread it out?
Yeah, because I don't know where you're gonna sit. You gonna sit right here?
That was fine. That's
All right, cool. Yeah, nah, just get this right here.
all right.
So
Yeah.
Nah,
All right, there we go.
being impaired. It depends. I tell people if you gonna do something, have a reason for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
You gotta have. I ain't gonna cap like
Designated driver or
people
we ain't got no choice?
who do like just drugs just cause it's just like a. It's like a
What are we talking about?
Being under
First
the
it was like
influence.
driving.
being
Driving.
under the influence and driving.
Okay.
We don't sponsor, but we're just talking about it.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
I'm not advocating for it because there was 3 girls who just died from
yeah,
that.
you see what I'm saying?
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. See, it's a
You should not drive under the influence.
drunk nor high, but
Drunk nor high, intoxicated in any way. You should not step behind the wheel of a vehicle.
Yeah, none of this is advice. We just talking.
we gotta.
It's not real. Do not pull us over.
You are too inebriated to even put your hand on the steering wheel and turn it.
Yeah.
Because you'll know once you do that if you are going to be able to drive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
As soon as you feel like you cannot, get out of the car.
Yep. Not even worth the risk.
Or put your keys where you can't access them in your current state.
Yep.
I also say this.
Never take the risk.
If you're going downtown, have a designated driver, because I get it. I'm not trying to pay all that money on a damn Uber neither.
Nope.
I'm not. Now, if I live up the street, Uber it is. But if I gotta
live up the
drive
street, I'm
40
fucked.
minutes back home,
Alright.
I'm just gonna sleep in the car.
I mean, yeah. I mean, shoot.
There's been plenty of times I did that. Hey man, fuck this. I can't make it. I'm just chill.
Oh yeah, no, facts.
Most police will do it, just tap you on your window and be like, hey, you can't be here.
Down University.
Yeah.
Bro,
they just tap on your
fuck out in the car. There's
like, I
a
gotta
whole
sleep
party
this off.
going on.
Oh,
I'm missing. I'm sleeping in the car.
Oh yeah, like you said, drive to university or something.
Say what?
You said drive to university, like parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I had to leave the party to go sit in his car. Just like I gotta sleep this
Because
off.
That's smart movement though. You ain't really got. He probably ain't gonna have to pay for it or nothing. You just get to chill out there.
Nothing. I was just chilling.
And they don't check your cars and none of that because they just, you know.
It's campus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect way.
Bro, we was drunk up in there.
You know what I'm saying?
I
You
walked
got
back in there. I was like, bro, where'd everybody go? 2 of them damn laid out on the couch.
I made it to my ex's bed, bro.
He made it to his ex's bed. She barely made it. She held one leg in the door like this. I'm like, bro, what the fuck happened during the time I was gone?
Niggas got drunk.
They got drunk. I said, ain't no
So
way.
when I was in college, I wasn't smoking or drinking, but everybody around me was.
Lame.
Whatever. We had the girls would come to me and Jesse's room very often, like a bunch of them. Man, I had dance practice, so I was at dance practice. When I came back to the room, when I say it was wild everything that was going on, I was like, what is happening? And he was like, hey, listen, so I might have gotten too many bottles, just come inside and just see. Walk in, one girl is on my bed. Mind you, I just came from dance practice. I want to lay down. And she's jumping on the bed, bottle in hand, drinking, titties out, just doing helicopters. And I'm like,
nice way to walk in.
Right.
I'm still looking at my bed like, I'm still looking at my bed like, you need to get down because I want to go to sleep. And his bed set up really high, so you could be up under. So like, I didn't see all the girls. I just saw her on the bed, jumping on the bed, and then it's like 3 right here. I didn't see none of the ones under the bed, but I hear giggling. And I'm like, where's the giggling coming from? I'm looking around and I'm like, I lift the curtain up. You see girls with this dang big ass bottle huddled up, right? It's like 4 of them. And they're like, shh, we casting spells, and closed it. I was like, what? I looked at Jesse, I said, get them the fuck out. What? What you mean you casting spells? And I was a fun dude. I fucked around a lot. I love the parties we had when we had all the girls.
Y'all got to go.
Hey, man.
Y'all ain't about to be doing that.
Yeah, we was in Cuthbert.
The fuck you mean, dude?
Y'all was at where?
Cuthbert.
What the hell is
It's right next, exactly. It's right next to you, father. Down where Albany is. It's an hour away from Albany.
That says it all.
Albany had the hoes.
Hey man.
Albany had the hoes.
Hey man.
And the voodoo and witches.
They had all that too. They had all of that too. I'm telling you where it all came from. But I went to Andrew College. That's where I went. So, but people would come down to.
Where was that though?
Say what?
Spanish State was that though?
Yeah, I believe it.
Orange Crush and all that shit too?
Mm-hmm. When the last time you went to Orange Crush? When the last time you went?
I didn't get to go.
Oh.
I wanted to go.
Last time I went was 2 or 3 years ago.
Orange Crush?
Wait, what?
Me and Joy went to Orange Crush.
How was it?
It was fun. It was fun. She couldn't do much because she was pregnant.
Well, y'all was really just going for a trip.
Yeah, we were going just for the trip.
Okay.
Yeah. So we went on the boat ride. We went to this nice ass restaurant, and we sat pretty high above the water.
Yeah.
Just got to see the boats, like where the boats would come in between.
Mm-hmm.
We was like over there and stuff like that. So she want to go back. I don't mind going back, but
yeah, Savannah's nice to visit.
Yeah, Savannah nice to visit, but I ain't trying to deal with all them college kids and shit, bro. I'm not with that. No offense to y'all, it's just y'all do too much.
The candy cool, but I'm never getting a jawbreaker ever again.
Why is that?
You broke
they take forever to eat.
Yeah.
It's one of the real jawbreakers.
Oh, one of the big ones?
Yes, it takes forever. Yeah. I got bored after a certain color. I was like, fuck it.
It's yellow now. Yeah, but the last color you get to is blue. What the fuck the blue at?
Gotta just keep hitting licking pause, but yeah.
Licking ain't pausing. Like, you lick pussy.
No. That was a pause. I'm not even going to explain. That was a pause.
Okay. Pause, nigga.
Okay. Hey.
Hey man, you okay?
You didn't catch on.
I didn't.
No, man, that one just a whew.
You got it.
Man.
But oh man,
That's
so
crazy because you the younger out of the 3 of us.
Right.
yeah,
And you acting like the oldest man in the group.
nigga, I did more than y'all. I'm for real when I say I know I act old as shit, cause I did so much, so I know I act old as shit, cause I feel like I'm old as shit. If my friends look at me and I'm like, yeah, at one point all we had was like ketchup and we would just eat the ketchup, and you look at me like, damn, y'all was that poor, and then you just be like, shit, like you say you never did that.
And I never will. I'll be down.
I did syrup sandwiches.
I love syrup sandwiches. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I did syrup sandwiches.
I did the bologna when you put it in the microwave and it curls up after it's been heated. You put the mustard and you swirl it and then you eat it like a taco.
Have you ever had Spam?
Yes.
Him.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Spam?
I mean, I don't eat it no more because I don't eat pork no more.
But before that?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, it cooked right, yeah.
Oh, because you didn't eat Spam?
No.
I never touch Spam. I never I can go to the store and spend $1 on some ramen before I eat me some Spam, bro.
But it was good, bro. You got cooked right.
You really wouldn't do that?
No.
Nigga.
I don't eat pork for one.
I don't either,
But yeah, nah, $1 give me some ramen.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I ain't mad at you.
What's in Spam?
I don't fucking know.
No, I'm saying I can't tell you. I can't
So
tell
y'all don't
you.
even know what the fuck y'all eating.
mystery meat, but it's okay.
Right.
Yeah, real mystery meat. Nah, I'm good.
What's in the noodles in the powder?
What does it matter?
What you mean? I don't know what's in Spam.
It's seasoned. It's seasoned.
That's all you
That's
need.
it. That's it. I know it's noodles and it's seasoned. Spam is what? What type of meat?
Make sure different type of things.
It's pork. That we know.
And what else?
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know. I was a kid. The last time I had
Where on the
Spam,
pork
I was a
is? Where
child.
on the pig is it?
I don't know. I
Let's
don't
not
think
be
I
the
want
good
to.
parts. I ain't gonna lie to you. Might
I
not
don't
be
think
the
I
good
want to
parts.
know. I feel like you finna say some shit that's gonna piss me off.
My ramen ain't made. It's just grain, my nigga. It's just flour and shit.
What if you just wanted that protein, you know?
Huh?
What if you just wanted that protein?
How much protein are you getting?
I can't tell you that.
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you neither. I'm not gonna hold you. I was rooting for you. I was like,
But yeah.
I don't know.
Once he said that, I was like, fuck.
Noodles or something.
Yeah.
I had found them.
Damn.
Your
That
ass.
took me
Yeah.
back. That took me back.
Dang.
You just cook it. It ain't that bad. Put it on a pan.
Hell, $1, I go to the candy lady.
Candy lady, you was the godsend. Did y'all have candy ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all had candy ladies?
Literally right down the street. Like literally.
Where candy
we
ladies at now? I don't mind giving them 50 cents for a bebop.
They can't be trusted no more nowadays.
Why?
What you mean?
Because
Why?
drugs exist.
Hey, give me the bebop with no drugs, please. That's what I'm asking for.
Yeah, let me get a bebop extra fat.
Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling, like, no drugs. That's what I need. What color? Red or blue? Give me. I can prefer the bebops are delicious from the red ones. They was.
I remember them orange popsicles that y'all had to actually push up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them bitches were good. I don't even know what happened to them.
All right, so let's go ahead and get on some of these topics real quick. What's up? Is AFK.
And your boy Static.
Off the screen is your boy Papa Fozzie.
It's your boy Beezy.
Welcome to another edition of the C3S Show. I know this is the middle of the show. Y'all probably already seen all the other craziness that's going on, but this part we got to go ahead and talk about the anime awards as well as in some rumors. And then I got 2 questions for Reddit, and we'll end it off like that because these 2 Reddit questions are wild. Kind of having something to do with Slick, what we was talking about. Yeah. So
Wait, which time?
with Kennedy.
Oh God.
It's a text message thing where this dude was asking this girl, but we'll get to it.
We'll get to that section.
So the anime awards are here,
Yeah.
and if you don't know, I believe it's everything from last year's May all the way up to this year's February or March, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I have for anime of the year. At first, I was like either Solo Leveling or possibly Daima or possibly Windbreaker from last year. I think is when it came out. Because I saw the list.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I just got done finishing watching Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. That's anime of the year. That's anime of the year. I'm not bullshitting when I say that. Like when I say y'all need to watch it, that's anime of the year. great story.
The anime that won the year before was Jujutsu Kaisen, right?
I believe so.
I would have to see if it got like that action that people looking for, because honestly, that's what they look for.
Okay, what makes your anime of the year? Is it just the action, or is like the story and everything?
Going by how people did Jujutsu Kaisen was fun and how the animation, right?
That's true.
Demon Slayer and
Action.
yeah, and then I think it wasn't My Hero.
No, it wasn't My Hero.
Which is still action.
Yeah.
So I'm saying for JJK, all it did was go up against action. Who had the best action?
Yeah. What I'm talking about
this year, it could just be something.
Yeah. What I'm talking about like with Jabba's reincarnation, it is action.
Yeah.
But the story is dope.
Yeah.
Like for real dope.
Did we have story animes this year? Like
I just named one of them.
That's one, but I'm saying like any other ones.
One Piece. I say One Piece had some good development. They finally showing the mural and everything.
We had a bit of Wano.
Yeah.
A bit of Egghead.
Yeah.
And then the fan letter, and then remake of Fishman Island.
Yeah, but we're mostly talking about like the newer stuff, because that's what's gonna count more than all of that. So I'll say stuff like that. But
is voting still going on? Because I know
voting just started.
Yeah, I'm about to say I got an alert yesterday saying that. Okay.
I voted for Jabba's reincarnation. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That shit is amazing.
How long is voting open?
I think voting stops either at the end of this week or next week.
I bet I gotta go and place my votes.
Yeah. So when I looked at my
who you gonna vote for? Who you gonna vote for?
I don't know who's nominated.
Are you finna try to be one of those people that's like, you will vote for one people?
No, I ain't gonna sway his decision.
I'm about to say, because you ain't got Crunchyroll, do you?
I don't.
Yeah, so you gotta.
So your vote don't even count.
It depends who you vote for.
Let
me see. Are you able to vote on the app?
Yeah.
Bet.
Cause all you have to do is like, so when you go to it, says where it says Anime Awards, and you hit vote now.
Yeah.
And then it sends you straight to the voting. Well, he can vote you need a Crunchyroll account. Yeah, cause it's connecting me to it. Go vote. So yeah, you gotta do that. So yeah, you got Anime of the Year, Film of the Year, Best Continuing Series, Best New Series, Best Original Anime, Best Animation, Best Character Design, Director, Background Art, Romance, Comedy, Action, Isekai Anime, Drama, Slice of Life, Main Character, stuff like that. So they got a bunch of different ones, and I am not
shit. One Piece better win Best Continuation.
Now Best Voice Performance should go to the dude who does Jinru. For English, who had a better?
Yeah. Well,
I haven't heard the dub yet.
You really?
For Solo?
Yeah, for Solo.
Oh, no. The dude who does the voice in Japanese is the same dude who do the voice in dub, ain't it?
Different guy.
Different guy? Oh, okay. I thought it was the same guy. They got best opening sequence, best ending sequence, and everything. So like it's like, so for best main character right now they got Theron, Kefaka Habino,
Kafka Habino.
Momo, Akurin, Mao Mao, and Song Jinwoo. That's for best main character. Those two from Dan to Dan.
Oh, Momo and Okuran. Yeah.
And then you got Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries.
I would say probably Okuran and probably Kafka.
For me, it's between
Jinwoo.
For me, it's between Jinwoo and Firmin. You seen Firmin?
What I mean, like
Firmin.
I haven't seen Firmin.
You haven't seen it? Yeah, no. You need to watch that. That's a really good one too. Now the animes of the year. Oh crap. You looking at it now?
No, it still didn't pull up.
They gonna stop hoeing One Piece, man. They need to be in the nominations.
One for sure. One Piece is getting nominated after this. Because if they did everything they said they actually did, they took their time and made shit right. This is gonna be tough.
We seen the opening, and that shit looks so crisp.
Yes, but it gotta stay like that consistently.
I feel like it will.
I think so. I think so too.
I feel like it will. Like I feel like it's just gonna keep getting better until it ends.
Yeah, for anime of the year, it's Dan and Dan, Delicious in Dungeon, Fearing, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, and Apothecary Diaries.
That's crazy.
So
Okay.
Hold on. Solo Leveling, Kaiju number 8.
Apothecary Diaries, Fearing, Delicious in Dungeon, Dan and Dan. I'm thinking I'm gonna rock with Fearing on this one.
Delicious in Dungeon was good.
Delicious.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And it was.
The animation's a little different, but it was actually a pretty good anime.
I'll give it a shot. I've seen all of these except for that one.
Story-wise, it's a good anime.
I'll give it a shot before
It's on
I vote.
Netflix.
I'll give it a shot before I vote.
Y'all already know how I feel about Dan and Dan. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Bro.
So
But the way that Solo and Kaiju about to go,
right.
well, Solo how it did already,
Yeah.
it's up there for debate.
It is. Cause it's like
Kaiju, I want to see how.
Oh yeah, Solo's up there for debate for real.
Yeah, Solo, Kaiju, I want to see how it plays out.
Fearing is just a beautiful story.
I gotta watch that.
It got some, it's not like the most action, but when action happens, the action is amazing.
Okay.
So I will say that, but it's a dope ass story. Like it puts me in the same space of Jobless Reincarnation. When there's action, it's meaningful.
Okay.
And when things go down, they go down.
okay.
So, so you got best continuing series. You got Bleach up here, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, One Piece, Oshinoko, and Spy X Family.
These are all nominees for it?
Yeah, for best continuing series.
Wait, who? Okay.
Best continuing series, you have Bleach, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, One Piece, Oshinoko, Season 2, and Spy X Family.
I'll say One Piece, yes.
For best continuing
Demon Slayer,
I'm
yes.
sorry. I love One Piece.
Demon Slayer,
Bleach
yes.
got it.
Because of 1,000 Year Blood War?
Yes.
I heard.
Just these past
I heard
seasons.
Bleach been eaten.
Yes, it has.
Don't be a fanboy right now.
I'm not being a fanboy. I'm just like, I just say out of all of them, just like, okay, yes. The ones I'm picking out there is Bleach, One Piece, Demon Slayer, and
Mine's is Bleach, One Piece, and My Hero. That's it. Demon Slayer, that last season wasn't like, oh my god. Except for the last episode.
it set you up for it.
Yeah.
It set you up for what's coming up next.
Yeah. And I'm
They
cool.
do gotta build you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like nothing crazy happened like it did in Bleach, My Hero,
I
and
mean,
One Piece.
If you base it off of the last,
They're talking about just last season.
yeah, if you base it off of the last season, then yeah, it wouldn't, because what Demon Slayer did was they did something that most animes do at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
The training arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically a training arc where you get to just know everybody, all the characters and everything like that. They did that in the third season.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to the first season where you're getting action.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're getting to know the main characters and everything like that, but you're getting the action.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I gotta give it to them.
Now if they would have said the like the whole series, I give it to Demon Slayer over Bleach.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bleach
Like the series,
from what
like-
I heard has been eaten.
Yeah.
Especially with the story.
Yeah. Because you just get to see everybody's Bankai and all that too. So yeah. It's like if you talk about the series as a general, then yeah, you had to put them up there.
I thought I heard the beat.
I was about to say we just clicked. We just clicked not too long ago.
I know. I thought I heard the beat. I was just finna send her down there to make sure you was alive, my boy. I was just finna send her down there to ask you if you was alive.
I'm straight.
But yeah, out of best continuing series, I'm giving this one to Bleach. Yeah, it's between Bleach, One Piece, and My Hero.
But you also got to think about how long
Which one's again?
Best continuation.
Like continuing series. You want me to tell you all the nominees?
Go ahead.
It's Bleach, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, One Piece, Oshinoko, and Spy X Family.
One Piece, Bleach.
You already said the winner. To me, it's Bleach, 1000%. There's nobody on that list
Demon
that
Slayer might be a dark. Maybe
the training arc, the Hashira training arc, you think was better than what Bleach put out?
Maybe a dark horse.
Do you think that was better than 1,000 Year Blood War arc?
No, hold on. Is it the whole series, or is it just
No, it's talking about the season. When it said best continuation, it says Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War arc, The Conflict, which is their most recent season. Demon Slayer, the Hashira training arc, that's their most recent season. My Hero Academia season 7, most recent. One Piece, the Wano and all that stuff that happened.
Oh, the Wano.
Oshinoko.
Wano broke records.
Yeah.
Oshinoko season 2, Spy X Family season 2.
Because Gear 5 take that by easy.
But out of everything that has happened, I think it's 1,000 Year. I really.
They didn't really break
I
nothing.
was like Gear 5.
It did. It broke Hulu. Kenpachi's fucking sliced the void.
Are you talking about when he went against Grimmy?
Yes.
That's one moment out of Wano and Egghead.
It was multiple moments.
Wano's whole thing was like aura itself, and like I ain't gonna cap. One of my favorite
Have you
scenes
started watching
from Wano.
1,000 Year Blood War arc?
Not yet.
You need to watch.
I watched some of the
fights and stuff like that. Yeah, you need to watch it.
Imagination Man is my favorite guy.
Yeah, you need to watch
Grimmy,
it.
yeah.
Grimmy's my favorite. I don't care.
You've watched it.
The way he went down.
Well, yeah, I seen Shushui's Bankai.
Yeah.
Bro, like Kenpachi's deadass said, the only thing that beats your imagination is my reality.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, what type of fuck shit is that?
That's my plot armor, dude.
Best new series: Dan, Delicious in Dungeon, Theron, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling.
Solo.
Dandadan's winning the medals. I don't give a fuck.
And the Apothecary.
Dandadan's winning the medals. Do you not know how bad it broke the
A
internet?
new series?
Bro, it broke the
Dandadan?
internet, bro.
Yeah.
It's between Dan and
Even
Solo.
if you didn't watch anime,
That's what I'm saying.
bro. Even if you
Dandadan
didn't,
is a good
even if you didn't watch anime, bro, you still watch Dandadan, the first episode at least, just because you seen it on your For You page.
Yeah, because
I ain't gonna hold you. Out of all these that I just named,
the whole episode, and she don't even watch anime like that.
out of all these, out of all these that I'm, the one that I'm gonna vote for is Farron.
Who's the little cat?
Turbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You the cat for this?
Turbo Granny.
Yeah.
Out of all these, though,
I was trying to think.
to me, I think it's gonna be between Solo and Dandadan. For me, I'm picking Farron. Y'all need to watch it. I think you seen it. Yeah. I think Farron's better than all of them.
Wait. What is that for?
It's for best new series.
New series?
Yeah. I think
Let me see that. Hold on, let me see
I think Farron's, to me,
Let me see this list.
story and when action was
Best new
involved,
series.
the love stuff that's going on and all that. I think Farron is, to me, I think it's better than the rest of them on there.
I had to check it out.
Oh, nope.
I said to me. I said now. I told you what I think is going to win.
I'm looking.
For
I'm
me,
seeing
it's
it now.
Farron.
I'm seeing the vote progress thing, and Solo Leveling is gonna take it. It's either Solo Leveling, Dandadan. Farron would be in third.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying for me, I would pick Farron.
And for the way Farron goes, it's a nice anime. I ain't gonna cap it.
I had to check it out.
Yeah, it is. It is slow. It's.
Oh, let me go look at this.
It's telling the true story.
I need to look at this listing too. I might do some votes too.
Best original anime, Buchi Girl, haven't seen it. Buchigiri, sorry, I haven't
Voting
seen it.
ends in 9 hours.
Girls,
What?
yeah. Girls Band Cry, I haven't seen that. Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night, I haven't seen that. Metallic Rogue, I have seen that, and that's good. Ninja Kyumi, I have seen that, that's good.
Ninja Kamui.
Yeah, Kamui. Train to the End of the World, I have seen that, that's good. Out of the three of those, it's probably Train to the End of the World. Only because Ninja Kamui fell off after the fourth or fifth episode. So
it was so much hype and then
so much hype, and then just fell the fuck off.
It was like, y'all.
This is a good argument.
Oh,
Best
I see.
animation. Best animation. Dan Delicious in the Dungeon. Demon Slayer. Fearing, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling.
Best animation.
The animation in all of these is top tier in all.
Solo
they
Leveling
are.
might take it though.
The Beru fight.
The battle fight was lit.
Igorous too.
Yeah.
Bro, if
That
you
nigga
watch,
got pissed.
but Dandadan might be a dark horse, because everyone was watching that and their animation wasn't even that bad.
Yeah. So,
And then Kaiju honestly had some good animations too.
best romance, Sign of Affection, Blue Box.
Which one are you on?
I skipped some of those because it was basically the same arguments.
Best character design.
Yeah. No, I'm on best romance. Makami, Too Many Losing Heroines, Ranma 1.5, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, and
They count Scott Pilgrim as an anime?
Yeah.
Yes,
Woo!
The Dangers in My Heart season 2. I have seen only 2 of these, and that is Sign of Affection and Too Many Losing Heroines. Both really good. These 2, Sign of Affection, Too Many Losing Heroines. Both of those are really good. This is a wrap. I don't give a fuck none of y'all say.
What?
This says best comedy. Delicious in Dungeon. Konosuba it's Konosuba. Michelle, Magic and Muscles, My Dear Friend, Knuckleton, Ranma 1.5, Spy, X Family season 2. Have any of y'all seen Konosuba?
Either Delicious in the Dungeon might do it.
You see?
too.
No. Better than Konosuba?
Nah, I'm just
As
saying.
a comedy?
I'm just saying it is funny, but Konosuba gonna win. Konosuba gonna win, but
Konosuba gonna win because they go off the rails.
Dungeon was pretty good though.
Yes, but there's a moment in one of the
I'm not saying that it's
in one
not
of the
good. I'm
seasons
just
where-
saying it might give them a struggle.
Yeah.
sure, but
yeah.
when that chimera and he let himself get taken by it and his head was between its breast
Oh yeah.
and he was like sniffing the breast. One of the funniest fucking scenes is when he finds out he's like, something's hitting my butt.
When he chimera, that's a dude.
Yeah,
but
and
it can also be a woman.
Yeah, because the chimera can put whatever on its body, and it said it is, and you just see him freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
That alone, it wins. It wins. You will roll for a good 10 minutes off of that one scene.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up so y'all can see it.
You should go to the next one.
The next one is Best Action. Bleach, Dandadan, Demon Slayer. It's not Demon Slayer. Kaiju, Solo, Windbreaker. It is between
Bleach.
Solo and Windbreaker. It is lit. It could be.
Let's say Bleach.
Yeah,
Bleach too.
And
Yeah.
Windbreakers.
Bleach too.
Windbreaker's
Kaiju though, Kaiju had some good ones.
Yeah.
though.
It did.
Kaiju had that because that one scene where they were trying to figure out what was going on.
The only one that
saved.
The only one that
Secret's out now, guys.
I gotta go
It's
through
like, look
all
at
of them again. The one that
that flesh.
saved, it's the only one that saved when I voted for it. It says Best Isekai Anime, Konosuba, Jobless Reincarnation, so you already know where I voted. ReZero, that's second place for me. Shangri-La, Suicide Squad, and that time I got reincarnated as a slime. It is.
like that.
It is between Jobless
I'm gonna have to watch that
Reincarnation,
one. Suicide Squad
ReZero,
Isekai.
and Konosuba.
I need to see that because I didn't even know that was the
You
thing.
said,
it's on
HBO Max.
Oh, I didn't know that. I need to watch that now.
You said Suicide Squad, right?
I know. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, they made it into an anime.
It's not that good though.
It's not. It ain't really all that.
It ain't all that
But
funny.
they made it into an anime. It looks pretty good.
I watched them.
Like the
I don't know though. That time I
Yeah,
got
I couldn't
reincarnated
finish.
as a slime though was hidden.
It ain't better than Jobless Reincarnation. You cannot look me in my face and be like, oh, that's better.
It isn't, but I'm just saying it gave some heat though. They was
I
packing
gave
some
some
heat.
heat,
on
but
some-
still
Konosuba.
can't get into reincarnated.
Really? That time I got reincarnated as a slime. I watch it, but I get why somebody can't get into it because I stopped fucking with it for a while.
Yeah.
It's a real slow burn.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. That's best drama, best slice of life, Laid Back Camp season 3, Too Many Losing Heroines, Mr. Villain's Day Off, my friend.
Pluto.
Knuckleton.
Best drama Pluto might get it.
Yeah, I thought so too. Sound, Euphorium 3, and The Dangers of the Heart Season 2. I don't know enough about all those to say that. Best main character. Finran. How you say that name again?
Kafka.
Kafka, Momo, Okurin, Mao Mao, and Sung
Jinwoo.
Jinwoo. Yeah, it's gonna be Sung Jinwoo.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Sung Jinwoo. Supporting character. Fern, Heimel,
Himmel.
Janishi.
Yeah, that shit right, nigga.
You
That
right.
nigga was a warrior.
He was a warrior. Yeah.
That nigga was a warrior.
Janishi from Apothecary Diaries. Seiko.
Turbo Granny. I'm picking Turbo Granny just cause.
Shinshi and Turbo Granny. I'm
Picking Turbo
sorry.
Granny.
Fern and Himmel was busting it.
And nigga, I'm mad you got that wrong the first time.
I did get it wrong. I'm not gonna say Himmel.
You said Himmel. I was like Himmel, nigga. I knew that was correct.
Yeah, nah.
There's some respect on that nigga name.
I'm telling you right now, Finran's gonna win something.
Oh, go to the next one.
Must protect at all costs character. And your forger.
From Spy Family.
Yeah, Finran, Okurin, yeah.
Senshi,
Yeah.
Tokyo Hujo, Yuki Itzo.
Oh
Ooh,
God.
who you saving? And there's a child in there too.
I know. That's why that's fucked up.
Cause Fear, what about Fear? You gonna say
You don't gotta protect her. She gonna protect you. Finran is strong as shit. I don't think y'all understand. I know you do. Finran, a demon came in her jail cell and was like, "I'm going to kill you."
She said nah.
And she let him put the string around her neck, only for it to backfire on his ass.
What they?
Nah.
And then
That
watched him beg for his life. And she
Nah, that obedience shit was funny as fuck. She was like, "See, I knew you could. You just don't know how much magic I really got."
Yeah.
That bitch explode, and all of a sudden she was like, "You coward! How did you hide all this?" And all of a sudden, bro, she said, "You know what? I won." She just walks away slow, menacingly. Oh wait, oh yeah.
Oh
Just
yeah,
kill yourself.
yeah.
And just,
yeah, she told her kill yourself.
And just walks away, and then they cut to it, but she.
Because the girl's power is that she can control you once she like gets.
Is it in English or sub?
It's in English.
Okay.
But she can control you once she sees like how much power you have. And Finran was like, "Oh, you think," and then just boom, all that came out. Girl completely lost.
I will say that they.
And then Finran walked away and said, "Kill yourself." And the girl had to do it.
And Fern, I ain't gonna cap. Fern had them spells though.
Fern had them spells.
Bro.
Like a fucking. She had the Uzi with the staff.